This is my senior exit project and a little bit about my life, so enjoy. My name is Josh. I was born in 2007, and I'm the oldest kid of 4. Me and my 4 siblings were raised in San Diego, California. My younger sister Leilani, and my 2 younger brothers Josiah and Phoenix. Though they may get on my nerves sometimes, I do love them very much. My mom, being one of my best friends and my greatest influences, has raised me and my 4 siblings and has done a great job providing for us. Throughout our life, we've moved to numerous places, but we've always stayed in California. For 7 years, we lived in San Diego, where we were homeschooled our whole lives. Then we moved to Solana Beach for about 6 years as we continued homeschooling. And then in 2020, at the end of COVID, we moved to Temecula, where I started public school and my first year of high school. Passion. Since the 4th grade, I've grown up without a father figure in my life, but it's also brought me closer to my mom and God. Through that, I've learned how to be kind, courageous, helpful, and how to lead with love and strength. One of my biggest goals has always been to grow into a better man than my dad was, and to help other kids, especially young guys, who might be going through the same thing. I want to help them grow into strong, confident men, even without a father figure in their life. I've always been into building and working with my hands. I grew up around tools and woodworking and building Legos as a kid, and it's just stuck with me ever since. I want to get into the construction industry and learn everything I can. This summer, I have a job lined up with a company called Trademark Builds, where I'll learn the ropes and develop the real skills of construction. Even though high school wasn't always where I felt like I fit in, I'm pretty thankful for the experience and the friends I've made. The classes I took and the teachers I had taught me a lot more than just academics. They taught me about life and showing up and about being someone others can count on. Looking back on my journey, I truly thank God for the hard times because they've helped me shape who I am today. I believe He has a purpose for me, and every day I strive to grow into that man He's calling me to be. Involvement. When it comes to involvement, one of the biggest things I've been a part of is the CTE Video Media Arts program here at Great Oak. I started it my freshman year, and honestly, it ended up being one of the best parts of high school for me. I got to learn video editing, how to use different softwares, download, export files, and even help produce episodes for Wolfpack TV. We worked on all sorts of fun projects and learned a lot, not just about tech, but also about teamwork and communication. Mr. Huff, my teacher, really pushed us to meet deadlines and hold ourselves accountable. That stuck with me. Over the years, I took 3 levels of class: VMA, Advanced VMA, and Capstone. Each level taught me something new. VMA helped me understand how to work as a team and meet deadlines. Advanced VMA pushed me to be more reliable and efficient. In Capstone, that was a whole new level. In Capstone, we filmed live sports games like football right from the sidelines. We used cameras, headsets, all of it, you name it. It was super cool being that close to the action, and it made me realize how much trust we really had to put into each other, especially with all that equipment. Everyone had a job, and if one person slipped up, then it kind of messed everyone up. That experience made me appreciate just how important communication, trust, and being dependable really are. It was a fun ride and something I'll never forget. And yeah, huge shout out to Mr. Huff for everything he's taught me. Teamwork. So let's talk about teamwork for a second. I've learned it in a bunch of different ways, but 2 places that really stood out to me are my job and Video Media Arts program. When I started working at Sprouts, I didn't know anyone. I kept to myself at first, but over time I started talking more, helping out and asking questions, and eventually I built a strong relationship with my coworkers and managers. That taught me a lot about showing up for people. Communication clearly is a huge thing, and it was a big part of me growing in my job. Then there's Capstone. Man, we had so many group projects, filming, editing, producing, but the live sports games were the biggest example of teamwork. So yeah, teamwork's just not about teachers talking about teamwork. It's real. I've had the chance to really live it, both at school and at work. For my outro, I'm just going to say I'm really glad that high school's over. I'm super excited to grow into an adult and really just work on myself and pursuing the adult life and becoming an independent man. This summer, I'm going into Trademark Build, which is a construction industry, which I'm looking forward to because I'm going to get some experience in construction. And then hopefully later down the line, go into trade school so I can join a union of some sort. But I hope you enjoyed this project. This is kind of my life in a short summary, but I hope it spoke to you in some way. Peace.